Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So last week I told you that we're gonna have a video about me and I asked you to give me some questions. Therefore, that's what we're gonna do today, okay? As I said, I don't know if I can get to everything, but we will see. Let's read it. So this is the post. Oh, it was 3 days ago, not last week. Why am I tripping, man? Yeah, I don't have the sense of time usually if I have a busy week. Okay, the first one. How are you so beautiful? Actually, this is on a photo. I do have makeup on this one. My skin looks pathetic on that one though. So yeah, I don't know, it could be makeup, it could be me, it could be my jeans, it could be filter, it could be the photo. Whatever you like. Where do you live? I live in New Zealand. Yeah, that is my home. How do you know Hindi? Because I'm Indian and I was born in India. What's your nationality? There you go, I am Indian. Also, this one was very funny to me because people said, she's Indian, bro, living in foreign, and I think it's Japan. It is not Japan. Another person also said it is Japan. I get why you guys were confused because it's got the sakura trees, but no, it is not Japan. In New Zealand and in my city, very close to my house actually, there is this park where we have sakura trees. They only blossom at one time of the year, so it's very beautiful. Whenever that happens, everybody goes there to take photos, so this was me going there. Alright, another one. Where is this place? I've already said that. Who is your cameraman? It is actually a camera woman. It's my friend and she's a photographer. So sometimes we go out and take photos, and that was the day that we decided to do it. It was very cold, by the way, but hey, for fashion, I don't need a jacket. Alright, next one. Do you live in Japan? If yes, what is your favorite anime? I don't live in Japan. I've never been there. I would love to go there actually, but I have many favorite animes. This is gonna be a long list, but so obviously as you know, Demon Slayer, but other than that, I actually really love Black Clover. I love Dragon Ball because that is a series that I've actually watched now. I did not used to watch anime or just animation as a kid anyway. I was a Disney kid, so yeah, that is something that I watched recently. I love it. I also really love JoJo. It's crazy, but I love it. I recently watched Windbreakers. I love it. Free Reign. I love it. The Apothecary Diaries. I love it. There's also Horimiya that I love, and Your Lie in April. I forgot the Japanese name for it, but yeah, many man. There are so many. However, the first manhwa that I ever read was Solo Leveling. So, you know, I'm crazy about it. I'm looking for merch and everything for Solo Leveling. So yeah, I'm also reading JJK right now because as we know, the anime is not complete. So I was really curious. So yeah, I started reading. Let's see how that goes. Shit is going down in that one. Anyway, what do you like most about Indian rap music, especially DHH? DHH is that Desi hip hop. How do you get introduced to the scene, to this Indian rap music? Accidentally. So I wanted to create a channel and I always watch reaction videos for like movies and stuff, so I thought I think I could make a reaction video, and I just ended up doing it. I was really not keen about putting my face out there, but I felt like I couldn't really understand how to make a reaction video without a face. So yeah, I just ended up making the first one. I think that was the East India Cypher, right? And then after that, I saw the Krishna No Cap on my recommendation and I went for it. And then after that, it's just been based on whatever you guys are recommending. So yeah, it's just happening. Didn't think about it. Have you dated any Indian before? And if yes, what difference you find between Indian men and foreign men? I don't like to label people at all. I definitely have, but I think they are good and bad people. So yeah, it is what it is. No comment on the generalization of things, okay? Next, top 10 artists from DHH and how much you love Bella's music. I feel like there's so many, just so many, that it's hard to put them in a top 10. And like Krishna said on his interview, it's gonna be a little bit sad because if I don't name one, you guys are gonna just be like, why did you not say this? So I'm not gonna answer that. What is your age? Don't know if that is actually needed at all for your information, so I'm gonna refrain from answering that. Were you born in India? Indeed, I was born in India actually. Jaldi video upload karo. Love it. He's like, I don't have any questions, I'm just telling you, do it fast, okay? I get it, man. I get it. The thing is, I have such a busy schedule. Guys, I'm not joking, okay? And also, I've said it a few times, right? But I'm being honest with you. YouTube has no monetary benefit Okay, so this is me passing my time. Therefore, I do have to think about what I can do when I can do it. So just be patient with me a little bit on that regard. Your ethnicity, Indian. What do you do? I work in New Zealand, and this is also a reason why I actually do not put my actual name out there. My name is very Indian, and it's not commonly found in New Zealand. Also, I work for the New Zealand government. Therefore, I want to retain some of my privacy just to make sure that only the people that I want to know who I am do know who I am. Alright, of course, if you're single or taken, I am taken. I did make a video with my partner, so yeah, indeed, very, very much taken. Where are you actually from? My guess is Uttarakhand, Garhwali. It is correct. I am indeed from Uttarakhand. My mom is Garhwali. My dad is also Garhwali. So yeah, correct. Then there are very cute comments as well who didn't want to put a question out there, but yeah, love your comments, guys. Love the motivation and everything. Yeah, somebody suggested me, why don't I do Indian stand-up comics? Hell yeah, man, I want to do it. I really, really want to do it. It's just that there are so many recommendations that I'm trying to find the best way to actually work through my channel. I'm still learning, so yeah, it takes a little bit for me to decide on what to do first and all of that, but right now I'm just going with prioritizing the suggestions. But that's something that I want to do, and I might do it soon. When are you coming to visit India? Not this year, cannot do that. Maybe next year. After listening and watching Krishna podcast and song, what's your thoughts about him? Well, he is a really, really smart person, very mature person. The thing is, maybe call me old school and stuff like that, but I genuinely wish that people who are actually very sensible and have a good understanding of things in life should be the one who should be given a social platform, just because I'm really concerned about things that the new generation, and actually just any generation, is being exposed to online. So I really appreciate Krishna. What I mean by that is just his personality on interviews and everything. I felt that he's really somebody who's grounded and somebody that anybody can aspire to be, right? So that's a great person to actually be given a platform so that he can inspire others. But if we just give it to anybody, then that's just gonna be a mess, and it is a mess, isn't it? So yeah. What made you react to and dive into DHH and make a channel for it? Yeah, I wasn't really planning to make a channel for that. It just happened that way. One said Russian hot, so I don't know, maybe that's a guess. Incorrect. Okay, so this one I love. Somebody said, in your videos you mentioned that you are a writer. Can you tell us what you write? Love anybody who was actually listening to me. Love it, love it. Because I mean, I love the comments and everything, guys, but I definitely think that in the comments it's a lot about, oh, do this and do that and do this and do that, but there's rarely anybody who's actually heard what I'm saying. So I always like and I appreciate those comments that are actually listening to me. So yeah, love that this person was paying attention to what I was saying. When I was a kid, I found writing as the way to express myself. Not that I was an introvert, I was definitely an ambivert always, but I just thought that writing was something that I could put my emotions into, and therefore I started writing. I used to do writing in both Hindi and English, and it would be poems most of the time. But then French was a language that I was exposed to and I learned. I also continued learning it in New Zealand for a little bit as well, so I did write in French too. However, I've lost touch with French now. Also with my partner being Brazilian, I'm now learning Portuguese. So yeah, a mix of languages in my writing as well. The thing is, I like to write poetry most of the time, and I don't write about my feelings. I find that is the hardest thing to do, man. So I actually just imagine emotions, or I write about people around me, imagining how they might be feeling. Yeah, and that's why, you know, I'm an empath, so maybe that helps me. Will you share your IG with us? So I think that is Instagram. Man, you guys are probably gonna think I'm a boomer as hell, but I don't use Instagram a lot. I do have a personal account. I don't even have the app. I haven't even logged in months, so not something that I actively use. Maybe I'll make a decision later to create an Instagram account just for my channel, and then I might share it. But then there's the commitment to actually be active, right? Because I don't want you guys to be bored the hell out of my Instagram account, which you probably will be. So yeah, that's why I haven't really shared anything. When I have the possibility to make that commitment, then I will do that. What is this place? As I said, it's a park close to my house in New Zealand. Somebody said it would be great if you answer some questions in Hindi if you know the language. Obviously मैं इंडिया में रही हूँ, तो हिंदी तो मुझे आती है, but Hindi is not my predominant भाषा. And also मुझे ये पसंद नहीं कि growing up I always had this Hinglish, right? हिंदी इतनी सिखाई भी नहीं जाती, इतना promote भी नहीं करा जाता है. And then we learn this sort of English. ना हमें ना अच्छे से हिंदी आती है ना अच्छे से English. We're just at a very weird space, and I don't like that. I love languages, and out of my respect for languages, I only like to speak a language that I think I can, pull through on 100%. Also, there is a place and space for everything. So me being in New Zealand and my everyday work, my personal life as well, I speak in English the most. That is why I said it's my predominant language. हिंदी में मैं अपने दोस्तों से बात करती हूँ, मम्मा पापा से बात करती हूँ. So yeah, it is what it is, man. Are you in Canada right now? I am not. I have never been to Canada. I just went out of India and went to New Zealand, and I'm settled. Somebody said, why are you not reacting to Column Ink? I've seen a lot of recommendation. Trust me guys, I will get into it, right? It just takes time, man. It just, yeah. I wish I had many hands and I wish I had many editors behind me, but I don't. So I just need to prioritize what I can do practically. Are you Indian? Hell yes, I am Indian. And what is your real name? Do you have other social, Insta, Twitter? Why do you hide these? My real name, I think I'm still going to refrain from answering that. I did explain to you guys why I want to do that for now. Do you have any other socials? I do have a personal Instagram, like I said, but I don't use it, so it's basically useless, guys. Yeah, I'll make a commitment, and when I do, then I will share my social with you. I don't have Twitter, I don't have Facebook, all those, not for me. The less social media, this sounds weird because I'm making videos on YouTube and you guys are watching it, but trust me, the less social media you have, the better it is. Yeah, and that's it. That's mostly the questions that I got. So hopefully I've answered everything to the best of my ability. Whatever I couldn't and whatever I did not want to, I would just appreciate you giving me that space for now. Keeping in mind that I have a full-time job, YouTube is not something that I thought I'm ever gonna do, let alone put my face out there. I'm still learning, still trying to figure out what I want to do with the channel, honestly. Reaction videos are great and they're so much fun and I get so many comments and stuff about it, so that's good. But the thing is, I need to think about what is the best thing for me and how can I get the best out of the time that I'm actually putting in. It is what it is. But yeah, that's me. If you guys like this video, make sure you like and you subscribe, okay? And be part of my journey. I'll see you next time. Bye.